because that's an emerge. Would you?
No, I'm just telling you, that's what I've done last one.
Oh, right, okay.
We're going to
Yep.
turn left.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the left, please. Okay, Tony, so we're looking for Crossroads, so we're looking for
Okay,
breaks
so-
in the buildings, and a car road coming across
Oh, right, yeah.
here. So there's a Crossroads, I think, coming out here, but it's got a staggered crossroads. Check on our middle mirror first.
right,
So
yeah,
check your middle
yeah,
mirror,
yeah,
please, for
yeah.
distance and speed. And then you needed to scan the crossroads there. And you're going to scan the crossroads, not looking through the road, you're going to scan across the front of the windscreen.
Oh, okay, thanks. Because it's a bit difficult to see when you're just gone past, isn't it?
Okay, so on approach to the crossroads,
And
then,
we're going to turn left.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the left, please. And we've got a crossroads here now, Tony,
Yeah,
so
turning
looking,
left.
check.
Oh, indicator.
Yes, please.
No, it doesn't seem like Crossroads, doesn't it?
It's got a road across and...
Oh, I didn't see the road.
okay. Okay, so again, we're looking again for crossroads down here, Tony, so looking for gaps in the buildings. So on approach to the crossroads, we're going to check our middle mirror for distance and speed, and then we're going to check if we're going right or left. We've got and if we're going to go right, we're going to put our indicator on. We've got crossroads coming up now, so check your middle
Oh,
mirror
right.
for distance and speed, and then I want you to scan the crossroads, just looking through the windscreen.
Oh, through the windscreen.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Is that important?
It's important, yeah, so you can pick up the information. If you're looking through the
What
window,
information?
we're looking to see if we've got cars crossing. If we've got cars crossing, then
Yeah,
we're
turning left.
going to take the next turning on the left.
But shouldn't they give way to me?
But they should do, but there's not always a guarantee that they will do. They might be not focusing on what they're doing, or they might be from another country, for example, and not understand the rules behind crossroads. So it's really important that we are also looking as well, and if we have to, then we can slow down or stop.
Oh, is that why I'm checking the mirror?
That's why you're checking the mirror behind you for distance and speed, because if we have to slow down or stop, then we need to know how close the car is behind
And
us.
turning left.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the left, please, because if we have to slow down, we need to know how far that car is behind us, don't we? Because if they're too close, then what's going to happen?
It hit me, wouldn't it?
They would. Okay, so looking ahead now, we've got a crossroads coming up. We see a car pulling out here, and we can see we've got a give-way lines at this line. So check your middle mirror for distance and speed, and then...
Is that a Crossroads?
No, it's not. Sorry, I thought it was a crossroads there. Okay, we've got crossroads here now. Check this
Turning
middle
right.
mirror for distance and speed, and we're going to turn right here, Tony, now. So put your signal on 6 to 8 car lengths away. And what I want you to do is position yourself just left of centre here for me, and then we're going to pick up this middle line here. Don't turn yet until you get that white line. Stop, just... Oh, I've got my hand across. Okay, so what I want you to do, Tony, I want the white line in the middle of the new road. I want you to put that underneath your wing mirror. So just let the car
Oh,
ease
bloody
forward.
wing mirrors. I've got door mirrors.
The door mirror. Let
Yeah.
the car move forward slightly. We've actually got somebody behind us. So let the car, so start to put your turn, otherwise we've got a car coming up on the inside now. So wait a minute, please. And then I'd like you to turn right there for me,
Good for
please.
the driver, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
I didn't need to look anywhere else, did I?
You needed to look all the way around the crossroads in case somebody pulled out across in front of you.
Look it up behind me there, wasn't it?
Pardon?
Just look it up behind me.
Yes. Okay, so on approach to those crossroads, you're going to check right, left, right, straight ahead and left, left, straight ahead and right.
Why did that learner overtake me if I was turning right? The vehicle behind me was waiting for me.
They may have thought we were parked.
And an indicator on.
They shouldn't have overtaken you. They should have waited behind you.
And we're going to turn
I'd
left.
like you to take the next turning on the left, please.
And turning left.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the left, please. So, Tony, would you be able to tell me how you'd identify whether there was a crossroads on this new road?
Some of them. See gaps sometimes.
Yeah, okay. And you might be able to pick up road signs to say there's a crossroads coming, or give way lines on both sides of the road. So where do we need to look if we see a crossroads coming? Where are you going to look first of all?
Down the mirrors. You'll see a gap on the right.
Okay.
There's a gap on the left. We're
And
going
the
to turn
gap.
left.
And we're going to take the next turning on the left. So check this mirror behind you for distance and speed. We need to check, just glance to the right to make sure there's not a car coming, looking ahead and then looking into the new road.
Oh.
Okay, so just there as we turned into that junction, we needed to be in second gear because we were going too slow for third gear, weren't we? Okay, so looking up ahead now, so we've got a cross. No, we haven't. Yes, we have.
That crossroads.
That's a crossroads there. So where should we have looked as we came across the
I don't
crossroads?
know.
Okay, so on approach to the crossroads, where do we look first?
I didn't even see the crossroads.
Okay, so coming up to a crossroads now, we're going to check this middle mirror for cars behind us, distance and speed.
Yeah, turning right. I don't see the crossroads here.
I'm going to take the next turning on the right, please.
And just get me stop on the left.
I'd like you to pull up on the left-hand side.
We're on the same subject here.
Yeah,
Eh?
we are, yes.
You're seeing crossroads I'm not seeing, and you're not seeing crossroads that I'm seeing. Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, so looking for gaps on there. There's a gap on the right, looking for a gap on the left. There's a gap on the left, looking for a gap on the
On the
right.
right, yeah. Yeah,
You missed the whole crossroads back there, didn't
I did, yeah.
I? Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Mhm.
And we're going to turn right.
I'd like you to take the next turn on the right, please. Okay, Tony, so when we come approaching a crossroads, where are we going to look first with our mirrors? Crossroads here now, so we're going to check our middle mirror for distance and speed, and we're going to
Nice
scan. Can you remember why we're scanning across the crossroads?
In case foreign drivers come in.
Well, it could be not necessarily foreign drivers, it could be anybody not concentrating, not realising that they're supposed to give way.
Yeah, but they'll always have road markers, won't they?
No, they won't necessarily always have road markings. Sometimes you get what's called unmarked crossroads. So we've got to be very careful in that situation. So here we've got a crossroads coming up now. So we might have a what's called a staggered crossroads. This is a staggered crossroads now. We've got a junction there. No, it's not really, is it?
Turning right.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the right, please. We've got a crossroads here, Tony, now, so check the middle mirror for me. And we're going to look before we put. So what I want you to do, we've got no cars behind us. I just want you to stop, bring your car to a stop at the give way line. Oh, he's flashing you out now. Okay, he's flashing you out.
If you don't
too.
look at him, if you don't look at him, I
Okay.
can guarantee you, if you don't look at him,
All right.
talk to me.
Okay. So
Talk to me. If you don't look at him, I promise you, he'll ignore you, yeah?
okay, all right. So we've got a crossroads here, Tony, now. So if we had a car coming out of the crossroads here and turning left, we'd
Left, that way.
turning right, and we were going to turn right. Nobody has right of way there because we're crossing their path, they're crossing our path. So what you've got to do, you need to make eye contact with the person in front, ahead of you. try and work out what they're going to do. They may wave you through. If they wave you through, be very, very careful that you've looked up and down the crossroads as well to make sure that the signal that they're giving you is for you. Okay. If we're turning left and they're turning left, we're not cutting a path of the traffic across the crossroads this way, but we've also got to make sure that we look up and down the roads if we turn left, so it would be just like a normal emerge in that situation. If we're going straight ahead, then obviously we've got to look up and down the road. So we're going to look to our right, straight ahead, left, left, straight ahead, right. Okay. And if it's safe to do, then we can go across the crossroads.
We're looking for cars, yeah?
And we're looking for cars to see what's going.
Just cars.
Yeah. Well, no, we're also looking for pedestrians. Now, what we mustn't do, if we see a pedestrian on the pavement, we mustn't wave them across. We must let them make the decision what they're going to do. When we make our decision to come across the road, we're also going to use the same rule that you'd used with emerging. So when you're coming across here, you're going to cut across the path of the traffic coming down the road. So you're going to ask yourself if you can walk across, and if you can walk across, then it's going to be safe for you to go. So if you've got a car coming down from your right and we want to go across, you're going to look at that road and ask yourself, is it safe for me to walk across? If it is, then you'll be able to go. But you've also got to consider the car coming this way. So if you're looking, we've got a car coming down now, so we need to put our turn on and go to our turn. Now we need to wait here, make eye contact with the lady in the car here. Looking to your right for me, looking straight ahead, looking left, looking straight ahead, and then right. And if it's safe to go and we can walk across, okay, so looking up into the road where we're going.
Yeah.
Now in that situation, where if there was a car coming down that way, we'd have had to ask ourselves, can we walk across and back again? Because we're going to cut across the path of the traffic, but we've also got to pick up speed, so the car behind, so we don't make the car that's on this side of the road stop, slow down or swerve.
Oh, right. And, oh yes, stop.
Okay, so we've got crossroads here. So where should we have looked as we approach that crossroads? So where should we have looked?
Mirrors and scanned.
And why are we checking our mirrors, this middle mirror?
See the distance really that vehicle
Okay,
behind me.
we've got,
And turning right.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the right, please.
And next right, please.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the right, please. So on approach to crossroads, Tony, what mirrors are we going to check?
It's just which way I'm going, really.
Okay, so we're going straight ahead. We're on the main road, main road, approaching the
The
crossroads.
middle mirror.
Pardon?
The middle mirror.
Middle mirror, and why are we checking the middle mirror?
It's the speed of the vehicle behind me.
Okay, and if we got a car close behind us, what will we need to take into account as we approach the crossroads?
If I stop, can you stop?
Yeah, that's right. We've got crossroads coming up now,
Turning
so
left.
we're going to turn left. So which mirrors are we going to check for turning left?
Middle left.
And why are we checking that left door mirror?
Bicycle.
And if there was a bike in that left door mirror, would we delay putting our signal on?
Yeah, I don't want to fight them, do I?
Okay.
I didn't need to look anywhere there, did I?
Yeah,
Right,
okay.
left.
No, you needed to look right, straight ahead, left, left, straight ahead, right.
Turning left.
I'm going to take the next turning on the left.
And we're going to turn left in here.
I'm going to take the next turning on the left, please.
And turning left, please, Sue.
I'm going to take the next turning on the left. we've got a crossroads coming up now, so what I want you to do, you can just see the crossroads up ahead. You can see just past this car there's a crossroads sign.
Yeah.
So on approach to the crossroads, where are we going to look first?
In mirrors.
Mhm. Okay, so on approach to this crossroads, where are we going
Gonna
to
turn right.
Okay, we're going to take the next turning on the right. So checking our middle mirror, what we're checking our middle mirror for,
Just this way.
and we're going to put our indicator on about now to turn right. Now we're going to look right, straight ahead, left, left, straight ahead, right.
Right, left.
So right, straight ahead, left, straight ahead. So look straight ahead for me,
Yeah.
and right.
Looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
Nothing's happening.
nothing's coming, so we can turn right. Now, before we make that turn to turn right, what we're going to ask ourselves before we turn, if there was a car coming down,
Where?
if there was a car coming down from your right, what would you ask yourself before you made that commitment on that turn?
Oh, can I go without making a slow stop or swerve?
That's right. Okay, so let's have another check then. So right, straight ahead, left, left, straight ahead, and right. And if it's safe to
I'm
go,
looking for.
we're looking for cars, pedestrians, before we make our turn.
Oh,
Now, if there was a, we're going to look into the new road,
Oh.
Tony, where we're going.
oh.
It's really important that we look into the new road where we're turning, so that if there was a car coming down and we weren't looking, we wouldn't see them, would we?
Oh, and we're going to turn right.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the right, please. Okay, we've got crossroads here, so check your middle mirror.
Done that right.
Okay, we're going to get opposite position for turning right. Just remind me, we're not going to go over the white line here, are we?
No.
Because if we go over the white line, what we're going to make the other cars do.
Stop slow or swerve.
That's right, okay. So we're going to look to our right, straight ahead, left, left. Tell me where you're going to look before you make your commitment to turn right, Tony.
Right.
And then where else do you need to look before you turn?
Yeah.
What happens if we've got a car coming down the road?
Yeah, I can't really see very much to the right.
Okay, so you're going to peep and creep. It's a blind junction, so you can peep and creep. Now,
Right.
just go slowly, because what you need to do is look right, straight ahead, left, straight ahead, and right. And looking into the new road when you put your turn on.
I didn't wave her across that.
No, you didn't. You mustn't wave her across, must you? Because if you wave her across, she may not look at the other traffic. So she's got to, if you wave her across and she's not looking and a car comes down the road or a car turns, she's going to get knocked, isn't she? So you must let her make the decision. I'd like you to take the next turning on the right, please. Okay, Tony, so on approach to the crossroads, and we're going to turn right at the crossroads, what mirrors are you going to check?
Go middle right.
Okay,
And take the next turning to the right.
I'd like you to take the next turning to the right. So you've checked your mirrors, and then when are you going to put your signal on to say that you're going to turn right?
Oh, that's 6, 7 car lengths.
Okay. And why is it important that we put our signal on 6 to 7 car lengths away?
Keep the time to react.
Okay. And if we had a car coming up on the right hand side, would we put our right hand signal on straight away? So if we had a car, you checked your mirrors, and we picked up that we had a car trying to overtake you, would you put your signal on?
No.
And why wouldn't you put your signal on?
Nothing, wouldn't
Okay.
it? And right.
At the end of the road, I'd like you to turn right, please. So Tony, just remind me, how are we going to pick up that we've got a crossroads ahead of us?
Now we're going to what, sorry?
How are you going to identify a crossroads?
Gaps.
What
Both
else?
sides.
Pardon?
Gaps in both sides.
Yeah. What else might we be able to pick up on? So we've got a crossroads coming up here.
No, I see gaps, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going
Okay.
to turn left.
We're going to turn left. So what mirrors are you going to use to turn left?
Middle of left.
Okay. And put your signal on. But when are you going to put your signal on?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to check. We're going to check all the points. So this looking to your right, straight ahead, and left. Okay. So just there, Tony, you've actually got your foot on the clutch now. You're actually what's called coasting. So if you remember, when you've changed gear, as soon as you've changed gear and your hand comes back up to the steering wheel, take your foot off the clutch, because what will happen is the car won't be able to do what's called effective engine braking. You'll be doing coasting.
Alright.
Okay, at the end of the road, I'd like you to turn
Left.
Sorry, left. Okay, so if we were coming up to a crossroads and we were going to turn left, we're going to put our. Where would we check first? What mirrors would we check?
Middle and left.
And if there was a bike on the left-hand side, would we put our indicators on? Okay, there's crossroads there.
Oh, is this right? That's it.
Okay, so
And we're going to turn left.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the left, please.
And turning left, please.
I'd like you to take the next turning on the left, please. Okay, Tony, so coming up to a crossroads now. Where are we going to look first when we come in approaching to the crossroads?
I haven't seen any crossroads yet.
Okay, so we've got a gap. Oh, there we are. Sorry.
I see a car coming out on the left
Yeah,
up
we've
there.
got so we've got a crossroads here, up ahead. So where are we going to look first for the what is it on approach to the
And we're going
crossroads?
to turn right.
We're going to turn right. So what mirrors are we going to check for
Middle
turning
right.
right? And why are we checking that right mirror?
Yes, you really have taken it.
Yeah, okay. And we're going to check straight. So we're going to look right, straight ahead, left, straight ahead,
I've
and
got cars
right.
coming everywhere here. What do I do?
Okay, so we're going to do. They're going to cross our
Shall I
path.
wave them all on?
No, you go ahead because you're coming. They're coming onto our path. So you can take your turn to turn right here.
Alright.
And turn right for
That's
me.
it. Yes.
And then what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to just pull up on the left hand side and I'll explain the situation there.
It's difficult, isn't it?
So at that crossroads, just secure your car.
Stop first, isn't it?
Yes, please. Right. So at that crossroads there, we were actually on the major road. If you think about it, the two cars that were emerging onto the main road, there were give way lines, which would give you an indication that that's the those are the minor roads.
Yeah.
We're on the major road. We had one car that was going to turn right into our major road and one turning left onto the major road. So they, in effect, will be cutting into the path of our traffic. So we had the right of way to turn right there. Now we can't assume that that's going to happen because if they aren't reading the road properly, they might put their turn on. So